Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone. I'd like to introduce myself. My name is Shasti Oktavia Mulyani and I'm from English Education Department, Siliwangi University. Now I would like to present my research proposal and title is Student Perception Toward the Use of Google Classroom Application During Online Learning. So we're going to background of the study. E-learning is development technology to provide information in education. Learning that usually takes place in the classroom can be updated with the use of e-learning. E-learning strongly encourages students to learn without being limited by time and space, so that students can freely relearn material that has been taught by the teacher. So, according to Aldosari, 2011, web-based learning, often called online or e-learning, includes online course content discussion forums via email, via conferencing and live lectures, video streaming via synchronous or asynchronous teaching. These possibilities and several others are all available through the web. And next, we are going to previous studies. The main purpose of the study is to investigate a role of Google Classroom in English language teaching. It is told by Sukmawati and Nansia 2019. And then the gap of the research is the previous study conducted by Sukmawati and Nansia 2019 has applied documentation, including document in Google Classroom used as supporting data and for analyzing the data. The researcher elaborate and describe the data, while in this study, the research will analyze the data through thematic analysis. So now the formulation of the problem. How is the student perception toward the use of Google Classroom application during online learning? So we are going to the aims of the research. This study aims to determine the student perception in using the Google Classroom application in creative writing course. And next, we are going to research procedure. The research procedure, the first one is method of the research. The method of the research. Sukmawati and Nansia, 2019, argue that Google Classroom is to offer a platform of blended learning in schools in order to simplify creating assignment and getting the grade out to the students in a paperless way. So this research investigates a role of Google Classroom in English language teaching or ELT through qualitative analysis and interview-based method. This study will explore student perception of using the Google Classroom application as a learning media for creative writing courses. Therefore, a case study applies for its research. Next, we are going to focus of the study. The focus of the study is to determine student perception about the use of Google Classroom application as an online learning medium. Now, setting and participant. The study will take place at Siliwangi University in Tasikmalaya and focus on the English language education departments following the elective course, namely creative writing, in the sixth semester of the 2020 and 2021 school year. So, participants in this study were students who took creative writing courses, and I was one of the participants in this study. So, my experience when taking creative writing course and using Google Classroom as a learning medium makes me want to know the perception of students regarding the use of Google Classroom as an online learning. Therefore, it is very interesting to investigate the self-awareness that I have acquired. And then, the technique of collecting the data. Data collection technique is by doing one-on-one interview with each participant. One-on-one interviews will make it easier to get their in-depth perception of the use Google Classroom as an online learning. This interview will be conducted using internet-based communication between each student, such as via video calls or voice calls in WhatsApp. In addition, interviews between participants will be recorded for real and valid data. Next, technique of analyzing the data. The researcher analyzed the data from the interview using thematic analysis by Brown and Clark, 2006. The reason why I chose thematic analysis is to make it easier to analyze the result of the interview. So the following step can make it easier to make the analysis result from the interview. So these are the following stage. There are six. The first one is familiarizing the data. Second one is generalizing initial codes. The third one is searching for the terms. The fourth one is reviewing the terms, and the fifth one is naming the terms, and the last one is producing the report. And next, the time and place of the research. This research was conducted at English Department Siliwangi University from October to December 2020 until January 2021. So, okay, this is my research proposal. Thank you very much. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.